Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a good week, good day, all the good vibes for everybody. So I want to make this video. I know I haven't made a video in a while. There has been a lot going on personally. I might make a video about it some other time, but yeah, I wanted to make this video because I keep getting this question often. And it's about a new program that a lot of these boot camps are doing, where they offer you a contract job to get you into the field of software development. Now, I did get offered an opportunity like this, very similar, and here are my thoughts on it. Personally, I would not do something like that. Here's why. Pretty much what this job offer is, or this opportunity is, I'm not exactly sure of the details, but there's two ways that it works. You go through the boot camp, they set you up with a company for a year or two. That company gives you the opportunity to train you and to get some sort of experience, and then you're good to go, right? Sounds great, right? Like, oh my God, like an opportunity to get into the field. Why are you saying no? Here's why. It's a very low paying job opportunity. Most of these opportunities are paying $15 to maybe $17 an hour for an entry-level software development job. Even for an entry-level software development job, that is way too low. Way too low. Entry-level software developer job should be paying you no less than, and I'm going on the low side here, they should not be paying you anything less than $45,000 to $60,000 a year. Now, the problem with programs like these is that all that's going to happen if this continues is that they're going to saturate the market with low-paying entry-level jobs, that all these other companies are going to be like, well, these other folks are taking $15 an hour. Why can't we pay a software developer $15 an hour? And they should be fine with it. But no, that's not how it works. You have to know your worth. Even if you're an entry-level software developer, you have to understand that you are worth more than $15 an hour. You obviously, it's, your worth is up to you. But for $15 an hour, that's a little bit too low for any sort of tech field, to be honest with you. I mean, $17, $18, $20 an hour for an entry-level tech job, not software development, but tech job, that sounds okay, especially like what I'm doing, which is support tech, over the phone support tech, $17, $18, $20 an hour, that's entry level, which is fine. I understand that. But for a software developer, someone who has to code, someone who has to put all that sort of work into programming and web apps and regular phone apps and whatever it is you do, that is way too low. And eventually it's going to get to the point where people are not going to want to pay you what you're worth, because you have this market that's saturated with low paying jobs. Now, I'm not saying that the people who are getting these jobs don't know what they're doing, because again, the market is the way it is right now, because companies are nitpicking. Now, is that good? No. Is that bad? No. But at the same time, I understand why these opportunities are popping up, because a lot of these companies want an entry-level developer/engineer with 2-3 years experience. That's just not the way it works. So my take on this is, listen, if you really want to do it, if you're somebody who doesn't have a family, somebody straight out of college or straight out of a boot camp, you don't have a family, you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you don't care about moving to a different state, and I'll get into that right now, then maybe, yeah, go ahead. but I still wouldn't do it. I would nitpick my opportunity the same way that these companies nitpick their people and go about it that way. Now, here's the other problem with something like this. As far as I know, 99% of the time, you're not, if you go through with this program, it's not going to be in the same state that you're in. And if it is, you are extremely lucky. So when I got offered the opportunity, it was that I had to go to Texas to do my training, that they were going to pay me. Now, they were going to pay for my housing. They were going to pay me for my training. But they were going to, I believe they were going to pay me like $8 or $10 an hour for training. Right? Now, somewhere you're like, okay, that's not bad. They're paying for your housing. You know, you don't have to worry about your housing. All you have to worry about is your food. Correct. I have 3 kids and a wife. Absolutely not. Is that going to work for me? You see what I mean? That's why I'm saying you really have to be somebody who really doesn't care where you end up, or, you know, that you have to go through $8 to $10 an hour of training, 8 hours a day for 2 weeks, I believe the training is. It depends on which program you're in. But this is the way that these things are working. Now, when you're done with your training, they tell you like, okay, now we're just gonna get you a company. Oh, where's the company? Oh, it can be in Florida, it can be in New York, it can be in Wisconsin, it can be in Texas, it could be in California. Now, nobody in California, as far as I know, does programs like that. No tech company here in California does that, because they know what developers and engineers are worth. So, yeah, highly doubtful that you're going to get an opportunity like that here in California. It's just letting you know, if you guys go through with this and you guys expect to end up in the Silicon Valley, absolutely not. And I also promise you that you will not survive on $15 an hour in the Silicon Valley unless you would live with like 5 other people. So with that being said, that's the opportunities that now, not only do you not end up that maybe you have to move somewhere else, and I'm not even sure if they help you move or help you even find a place. I honestly don't know. But here's the other issue. You have to sign a 1 or 2 year contract with the people that are helping you get this job. I don't know the consequences if you opt out of the contract. I really don't know. But as far as I know, they make you sign a 1 or 2 year contract. More than likely, it's a 24-month contract that you have to be at that job for 24 months. And if you want to, after those 24 months, you can sign up and you jump from $25,000 a year, you jump to $30,000 or $35,000 a year, your 3rd year as a developer, right? Now, let me tell you guys something. I know software developers and software engineers from the Bay Area. I know HR people from the Bay Area. And I also have picked up software developers from Mexico, from Japan, from the UK, from Canada. And a lot of these people, they share with me what the average salary is for a software developer / engineer. And it is absolutely nowhere near $25,000 to $35,000 a year. You are getting robbed for your time, for your knowledge, and your dignity at this point. I am sorry to say. And now I am not. If you're already doing an opportunity like this, and you're like, well, it's fine because you're the one that's telling us that we should take any job. Yes, I have said that. I have said that if you could get an internship, even if you work for free, do it. Get that experience. But it goes back to this problem with these sort of opportunities. This is not an internship. This is not you going, hey, I want an internship, or hey, let me come in here, work for a few months for $15 an hour. That's not what this is. This is a full-blown software developer job that they're giving you for that pay. There is a difference between a company telling you like, hey, we can't pay you much, but come, we'll give you the opportunity to, learn for, 3, 4, 5 months. We'll pay you $20, $25 an hour. We can't pay you regular salary because you're still learning. Even at then, they're still paying you $20, $25 an hour, right? And even if you were to go work for free, a company cannot take that liability to let you work for free for so long, because they get in trouble, right? Even though it's your decision to be like, hey, let me work for free. You can't really say that you can say that you're volunteering. You can say that it's a non-paid internship, but you physically cannot say that you're working for free, because as far as I know, that's illegal. Even if it is your choice, it has to be a volunteer/internship opportunity, and most internship opportunities now are paid. And as far as I know, most internships pay about $25 to $30 an hour, and that's still being on the low side. I have picked up interns who are making $6,000-$7,000 a month, and that's an internship level job or level opportunity. So if these opportunities, it goes back to that problem where they're gonna try to saturate the market with low level paying jobs, even though the engineers are decent. Don't get me wrong, the developers are decent. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that they're gonna saturate the market with low level developers, because anybody who's getting into the market does not have the experience of somebody who's been in it for 3 or 4 or 5 years, correct? So that's where everything comes down to. So in my personal opinion, don't do it. Do not do it. Don't lose hope either, because the jobs are out there, guys, especially with everything going on right now. The opportunities that are out there. Just keep practicing, keep pushing yourself, keep doing projects, reach out to people, be like, hey, I see that you're working on this project. Can I please, join? You don't have to pay me. And let me just write like 2-3 lines of code and let me put it on my resume. People are willing to do that for you, especially if they don't have to pay you. All you do is write 2-3 lines of code. They're gonna be like, okay, that's fine. I'll let you do it. Put it on your resume, and use me as a reference. That's better, so you can get into an actual good paying job, where you're gonna get treated with some sort of respect. Because I guarantee you, most of these jobs are in companies where they just don't care about their employees, and you're gonna end up more than likely getting fired, breaching your contract. I'm not sure if they're gonna fine you or not, but that's how it is. And that's literally just what I think about these opportunities. Now, again, if you feel like this is the only way you're gonna ever get into the field, I am really sorry. But have a little bit more faith in yourself. Have a little bit more faith in the market, and push yourselves. Please don't lower yourself to the levels where you have to go make $15 an hour in order for you to get an opportunity. There is tons of remote jobs out there, guys, where you don't have to take these opportunities. Get on LinkedIn. Start reaching out to people. Start networking. LinkedIn, Twitter. If you guys put all your work out there, like, make your portfolio online, do all this sort of stuff, guys, and the opportunities will come. Right now, I am working a support tech job. And I like it. Like, even though I like programming, you guys, I've told you guys this before, that I like doing IT stuff. I like doing, I like working with Linux. I like all this sort of stuff. And I have told you guys that I have tried the software developer thing. I enjoy it, but there's other things that I want to try also. If I want to get back into software development, I will reach out to people with opportunities, and I have gotten opportunities, guys. I've made a video on how I completely bombed my Google interview for an entry-level job there. This is what I mean. Even me, I'm getting these opportunities for these companies. So have a little faith in yourself, guys. There's tons of jobs out there. And when I mean tons, I mean there is not enough software developers for the jobs that are out there right now. So please have a little faith in yourself. Do not stoop to that level where you feel like you have to take a extremely low paying job just to get an opportunity. With that being said, I am gonna set my Wazoo video to private. I have changed my opinions on when it comes to certain boot camps and what they're doing, and how their curriculums. I will be setting that video to private because I do not want to be misleading people now that I am a few years out of that boot camp. My point of view has changed dramatically. So I will make another video about that and why I don't agree with certain boot camps now. Okay. But yeah, stay tuned for that video, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.